Hello one and hello all to RWA presents Ape Array. My name is Chris Sanders, joined here by the Zote Zachary Levi. Now Zach, I don't want to say it, but you know, we start the show off, Bob Whitney fires us up, and then Shay and Davey Cash come out.
Yeah, you know it's going to be loud no matter what happens when the Hoodz enter the room. And I mean, we are a little bit of an appetizer for WrestleMania season, but right now we are the main course for independent professional wrestling here at the RWA. And there are no more quintessential names on the RWA roster with the longevity that Davey and Shay have. And I told you it was going to be loud.
Oh, here
Chris.
we go.
I told you it was going to be loud.
Davey Cash calling it as he sees it. Big challenge ahead of themselves. I'm excited for this one. What a way to kick the night off.
I mean, obviously, Davey and by extension, Shay Cash have a reason to be upset coming in tonight at Ape Array, and unfortunately, Roxanne Fury is going to fall in the middle of it.
Last show got a big test ahead of herself, was able to get the win. Now, I'm curious for this one. Team with somebody she wrestled a couple months ago. Zach, what do you think the dynamic's going to be?
I mean, as of right now, Roxanne Fury's coming out here with fire unmatched. I mean, it matches the gear she's wearing. And I mean, if there's anybody with that feisty angst that you need to take on a team like the Hoodz, it's no less than the Queen.
Ariel is out here firing the crowd up like ever. Now, I'm excited for this one because if you recall last month when we were on the call, Ariel got a big win over Shay Cash. So Shay and Davey have that dynamic. Obviously, blood is thicker than water, but Ariel teamed with somebody she defeated a few months ago. I'm excited for this one. Did Roxanne Fury learn, or what? I'm excited to see how they work out together.
I am as well, and this is one of those matches, especially as somebody who is a big tag team wrestling aficionado. You love to see the different factors that can be created, but I mean, these are just the tactical plays that the Hoodz always make. And you know, you brought up exactly why they're coming into this just as aggressively, because Shay Cash is not standing here. The Grand Slam champion of the RWA does not have the Omni Championship, so now they're going to turn their sights back to what they do best, tag team wrestling.
Calling it as you see it, Zach. You said it perfectly right there. Shay Cash drilling into Roxanne Fury. Davey Cash is trying to toy her around with Ariel, grabbing her by the hair. And Zach, this is only the first match. We have a stacked card to come tonight.
Absolutely. We're going to see another champion in tag team action, that being the Ocean State champion, Coach Will, as he'll team with Peter Gianni against this new Monarchy, as well as the tag team titles on the line in our main event. But the former tag team champions, the Hoodz, just hit each other.
Colliding right into each other. We haven't even called for the bell. We need one in and one out. Roxanne Fury goes out, and here we go.
And it may be over before it even starts.
Could have been one of the fastest matches in RWA history. We have another chance of making it happen.
Yeah, Ariel trying to replicate the success she had last month. But now here comes that undoubted power of Shay Cash, just hoisting over her shoulder with the greatest of ease.
We don't talk about techniques. He didn't do it the best, but Shay Cash, almost a Grand Slam champion, done it all. Tony P, wait a second, not taking it early. Welcome back to the RWA referee, Tony P. And Shay Cash, that's got to fire him up even more.
Yeah, I mentioned longevity when it comes to the RWA and New England in general. Tony P, one of the most seasoned officials.
Come on!
And he's not going to let that slide. Absolutely not is Tony P. Davey Cash getting a handful of the Queen's hair. And now Shay Cash, oh, come on!
Up to a count of 4, almost counting to 5 and had to disqualify, but Shay Cash knows what techniques he can use, and Ariel's itching and clawing to try to make that tag. But come on, this is uncalled for.
Yeah, it's already bedlam in the streets of Pawtucket here tonight. And Shay Cash is looking to continue to exude his dominance the way he has only been able to do. We keep mentioning it, multiple champion in every division here in the RWA. Davey Cash in off the tag. You know that these guys are coming into this with a well thought out plan.
Davey Cash coming in to be the legal quarterback in this match right now against Ariel. Roxanne Fury on the other side trying to fire her up right now, but it might just be too hard. Ariel tries to fight back, but Davey Cash once again grabbing her by the hair.
I mean, you gotta think, this is extremely personal when it comes to the Hoodz, but it's also business. If they can keep Roxanne Fury out on that apron, make her a non-factor, a non-threat, they can just isolate Ariel. And when they get a pinfall over the Omni champion, that is going to help their rating.
You said it perfectly, Zach. Roxanne Fury and Ariel have accomplished so much in wrestling, but we said it earlier, blood is thicker than water. It's little things, the techniques, the matches that these guys have had together, doing little things. There wasn't even a tag, Zach, right there. Davey Cash just clapped his hands.
Yeah, Roxanne letting her emotions get the better of her, trying to defend Ariel. I mean, again, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. And Roxanne clearly showing how much she cares about this situation. I mean, being in there with the likes of an Ariel also helps her stock here in the RWA. I mean, obviously being in that match with Ariel, these two have learned each other's own movesets, so I was hoping maybe they'd be able to be a little more cohesive, but right now the Hoodz are absolutely keeping Ariel cut down.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, can you believe, Zach, it's come down to this, that later tonight, Roxanne Fury's other half, the last of his kind, Jeremy Lacroix, is taking on cameraman Mark? It's boiled to this. Jeremy wiped out T Phoenix. When do we ever see something like this happen?
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw T Phoenix leave his feet, but that's how dangerous Jeremy Lacroix can get when he snaps the way he has. And he's definitely going to get what's coming to him because Mark, I've seen him preparing for this match. He is determined to get in there and give Jeremy what he deserves. But right now, Ariel, I don't think she really deserves being beaten down like this with the thug style that the Hoodz bring to every single match.
It's 2 against 1 right here, and it's going to continue. Davey Cash making it impossible for Ariel to even move. Shay goes to strike, wipes out Davey Cash. Here comes Roxanne Fury.
Yeah, Roxanne Fury has endeared herself to the Renegades out in the crowd. You hear them, they're fired up, and now she's fired up, battling back, but she's got a lot of catching up to do against the veteran Hoodz.
Taking Davey Cash off his feet right there, big clothesline, big back elbow, and Roxanne Fury is feeling it here in RWA for RWA Ape Array, and Cash is able to get out of this one.
That powder keg has been boiling on the apron, ready to explode, and look at her go. She is taking it to Davey and Shay in a way I don't think we've ever seen here. A 2-for-1 on the Lariato, taking a page out of Jeremy Lacroix's book, too. Wow. And we talk about Roxanne Fury still being so early in her career, but she literally just almost pinned a veteran in Davey Cash. But there's that veteran Shay Cash removing Ariel, and now Davey Cash rolling through. Oh, wait, what? No way.
Calling for the bell. We didn't even see it at first. He got the 3 count, but he was grabbing the trunk. Even Tony P didn't. Come on.
I mean, Roxanne Fury's shoulder was up. But Tony P, I mean, the referee's call will always stand.
Wait a minute.
What's Bob Whitney do?
Wait a minute. Bob Whitney
He's heated. I mean, usually he gives us the official decision. He usually announces it for us. But he's giving Tony P an earful.
I've never seen Bob Whitney this fired up. What is going on right now?
I mean, I don't like how that ending went down, but I mean, referee's decision is final.
Tony P.
I know Commissioner Alfredo isn't here, but...
Wait a second!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So wait, anybody can make decisions now? Can us announcers make matches?
Wiping Davey Cash to the outside, 2 against 1. Shay Cash doesn't know it hit him. Fury and Ariel.
Oh! Double spear! And a double cover, double 3, and they get it! Chris, you asked the question, how are Roxanne and Ariel gonna get on? Well, they pulled it off.
Who would have believed that happened? We would have to restart the match. But Bob Whitney, did you see how fired up he was for this one?
he was as fired up as Roxanne Fury was on that apron before she got the tag. And now Ariel with the big grin after she picks up the win. Wait, what's going on? Well, Ariel was grinning, but now her insufferable husband is here.
Referee Manny Souza holding the Hoodz back. It looks like we're going to immediately go into the next match. Out comes BMT and Diego Alvarez. We've seen the last show, Zach.